Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from the Washington Times that was published on April 4th, written by Jeff Murdoch. Michael Cohen offers Democrats new evidence against Trump in bid to delay prison. Now, there's no chain of custody with this evidence. We have to trust that this is actual legit evidence. And with the credibility of Cohen being complete and total shit, the fact that he's looking to save his own fucking hide and now all of a sudden he pulls this out of his ass should cause people to question it. Really should. Because there's no chain of custody. There is no way to prove that this is actual factual evidence that has not been tampered with. But yet, here he is offering it up going, save my ass from prison and you can have this. It's ridiculous. It truly is. President Trump's former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, says he has new information to offer Democrats if authorities reduce or delay his upcoming 3-year prison sentence. See, he's like, I've got this convenient evidence you need to reduce my sentence. Evidence that there's no proof has been, left to be and not touched. Gotta love that. In a letter to lawmakers Thursday, Cohen's attorney said he has discovered substantial files on a hard drive that could help investigations of the president. Conveniently, when it's a Clinton fucking attorney representing him, they find this hard drive with all this supposed evidence that there's no chain of custody on. If they take this as actual evidence when there's no chain of custody on it, it'll go to show how much of a witch hunt this bullshit is. Because this would not be accepted in a court of law, not having any way to authenticate the evidence. Yet, watch, the Democrats are going to pounce on this shit. This is ridiculous. The hard drive is said to include over 14 million files, which consist of all emails, voice recordings, and images and attachments from Cohen's computers and phones. His attorney, Lanny Davis, Clinton's bitch, both Clinton's bitch, Michael Monaco, and Carly Cochran wrote. Yeah, we're supposed to trust a Clinton brain trust that's representing Cohen on the legitimacy of this supposed evidence. Sure. Yeah, this isn't partisan. No, this isn't. No, this isn't biased. No, not at all. The 11th hour, he pulls this shit out of his ass right before he's going to prison, and the Mueller probe goes tits up. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to believe this shit? Yeah, all right. We believe you. Okay. How convenient. To date, Mr. Cohen has located several documents that we believe have significant value to the various congressional oversight and investigation committees, his attorneys wrote. Well, how convenient that Bill and Hillary's former lawyer, Lanny, says, oh, yeah, look at Cohen found this shit just mysteriously, just pulled it out of his ass. Oh, that isn't suspicious at all. In exchange, Cohen is seeking for congressional help to persuade Southern District of New York to allow him more time before reporting to jail so he can review the files. Oh, how convenient. He wants them to stall his sentences being, his sentence being carried out. How fucking convenient. He is also asking for a reduced prison sentence while he is fully cooperating with prosecutors in Congress. Well, how fucking convenient. He pulls this, what I consider at this point, because of the timing, manufactured evidence out of his ass, and he wants all these things for it. I don't think so. And this isn't like me sucking Trump's dick here. This is me looking at this objectively going, well, why didn't he bring this stuff up when he was in front of Congress before? Why didn't he bring this stuff up when he was involved in, in hearings or whatever else? Why didn't he produce this before? He could have handed this off when he got screwed on this deal that he pled out to. He could have handed it off then and got a reduced sentence. Because they don't want Cohen, they want Trump. So if he had stuff to hang Trump on this hard drive, why didn't he use it then? Aha, because it's probably manufactured bullshit. When you got crooked Lanny Davis involved, most likely it is. Cohen is also asking top Democrats on panels to write letters to prosecutors with the Southern District of New York outlining his cooperation. Cohen's attorneys say he only recently discovered the hard drive. Yeah, right. Sure, he only recently discovered it. An attorney who's recorded every fucking conversation, who literally, illegally is, violating his clients by recording them and other shit. And he's keeping this stuff for blackmail purposes. Conveniently had lost said blackmail materials, or what one would conclude were intended to be blackmail material. Huh. How fucking convenient. Because, he's literally keeping all the other blackmail shit close to his chest so that he can pull it out when he needs it. But this, he just happened to misplace it. It's manufactured. I would put money on it. With 30 days left before he surrenders to prison, time is no longer a luxury he is capable of, they added. Oh, is he feeling cold feet? Is he starting to feel night sweats and waking up in the middle of the night to bad nightmares of getting anally raped by a big guy named Bubba? Is that why he's all of a sudden now pulled this hard drive out of his ass? Which he should realize, pulling it out of his ass, he could probably take Bubba's dick up it without a problem. Just saying. This is ridiculous. Cohen was sentenced last year to 3 years in prison for financial crimes, campaign finance violations, and lying to Congress, which the campaign finance violations weren't even campaign finance violations, and he tried to use retainer checks to prove that Trump was funneling money to him to pay off Stormy Daniels. Conveniently, this was after she supposedly violated the NDA. He was still supposedly paying her. Yeah, right. He appeared before 3 congressional panels earlier this year, accusing Mr. Trump of financial fraud and orchestrating hush money payments to women who alleged having affairs with the president. Yes, and he was proven to be a lying sack of shit, showing his retainer checks as proof. Especially when said retainer checks, because, this was being done in installments. He would give me the money and I'd give it to her. Was after she had fucking broke the NDA. Give me a break. This guy is just grasping at whatever straws he can, and he's literally, as far as I'm concerned, because there's no chain of custody, there's no proof that this evidence is actual evidence, there's nothing to back it up, all right? He's pulling this shit out of his ass, hoping it'll save it. No, he's going to prison, and a big guy named Bubba is going to be having fun with him for the next 3 years. He just might as well accept that fact, because he pled out to shit. This is what gets me. They clearly had him by the balls. They had him on some serious shit. And they said, look, we'll let this slide if you plead out to this. Because he pled out. Usually when they get someone to plead out, it's because they've got so much shit against him they're not really concerned about. And they use that and go, well, we'll toss this aside. Just plead out to this. They needed a campaign finance violation, so crooked attorney that he is, illegally recording his clients, they held something over his head and got him to plead out to something that wasn't actually a crime. This is ridiculous. It truly is. And Cohen here is trying to save his own ass. I would not trust this evidence, especially from the source it's coming from, who's been discredited, who's been proven a liar, who's been proven a sleazebag, who cannot be trusted when he's illegally recording his fucking clients, who are paying him for confidentiality. This is just payback because he expected a fucking free ride into Washington, and Trump looked at him and went, nah, he's not Washington material. And he didn't like that fact. So, where he's fucked, he's willing to sell out Trump for not friggin' taking him along for the ride. Just goes to show what a scumbag he is. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.